We are going to do create synchronicity. There are many ways to back up items on your computer. This is one way to synchronize things between one spot and another. So let's go ahead and go to this assignment. You can do this on your local computer. Not going to hurt anything. It's something that you may or may not want to use. I use it for special occasions, but mostly I use Robocopy. But it is very handy in that it can synchronize one folder with another. So the first thing that we want to do is go to synchronicity.sourceforge.net. So let me synchronicity. Synchronicity, save program. There it is, create synchronicity. When you go to the website, this is the one that we want. We want the zip file that does not need any setup. This program, I don't think, has had any active development for I don't know how many years, but it still works just fine. Yeah, it's somewhere. So we're going to download the zip file. This means that it's a portable application and we can move this file wherever we wish it to go. And our download should start shortly. There it is. So we will end up downloading a little file called Create Synchronicity. Oh, where did he go? Where's my downloads? Way up here, apparently. Oh, there they are. Here's our little zip file. A zip file is a container. It's an archive. It's a compressed container of files. If you double click on it, nothing's going to happen. You can't run a program inside a zip file. Almost always in anything we do in our class, we're going to extract it. And in this case, it's a small file, so it will take very little time to extract. It's going to extract it to this folder. So if I click extract, and here's our program. So if I go up here and click Create Synchronicity 6.0, no, downloads. This is the folder that I can move anywhere and the program will work just fine. You can put it on a USB drive if you want. The program is all self-contained in this little folder, and there's our program. Double click. Oh, it requires .NET framework. I forgot about that. So the .NET framework, let's download and install the feature because this is coming from Windows. And that may take a moment. The .NET framework is a programming runtime. So many programming languages need something to help the program run. So in this case, Synchronicity was created with .NET 3.5, which is, I think we're up to 7 right now, which means it's been a while since they did anything with this. In the older days, you had to download this manually and find it and look at it, but now it will, the Windows features in Windows 11 and 10 and 8, I think too, they will download features on demand. So it didn't, Windows 11 did not automatically install this older version of the helper software for programs. It only downloaded it when we needed it. So that's handy. So I'll pause for a moment here. So everybody else is downloading. All right, I updated my directions. So now it says you're going to be asked to download and install .NET 3.5. Yep, you do need that. That is a helper program that helps certain programs that are programmed in Windows. That's kind of an interesting way to say it. Work properly. It's a program helper, might be a way to say it. So now that it's downloaded and installed, you probably don't have to restart, but you will need to go back and restart the program. There. I'm going to pick English. Do you want it to check for updates? Well, it hasn't been updated in several years. However, it still works just fine. And it looks like this. So we're going to create a profile for backing things up from our USB drive to our documents. How about that? So this is my USB to documents folder. So my, I guess, USB WNCC, how about that? To documents. I need to know which folder I'm going from and which folder I'm going to. So my from folder is going to be, say I'm at the end of my day. I want to make sure that because I have all my WNCC documents that I work on during the day, I have them stored in a WNCC folder. So everything's in here. And I'm done working at the college. I get home. I want to synchronize everything that's on here with my computer. And this is old. So in order to get to your documents, you have to know, you go to the C drive, you go to users, you go to your username, and finally, you're at your documents. Because this is an older program, it doesn't know about the same file structure that a newer program would work with. And I don't have a WNCC folder in here. I don't just want to dump it on top of all this. So I always like to make my own little folders. I put an underscore in front of the name so that it's at the very top of my documents list. And what will happen is everything that's in here will be synchronized to this folder. If I'd only made 2 changes here, it'll only synchronize 2 files. Well, this is my first time, so it's going to copy everything. And when you click load, whatever that said before I clicked on it, it just shows you this is what's going to be copied. This is where it's going to go. So I want whatever's here to be synchronized or mirrored over here. And I want a strict mirror because if I make any changes here, I want all those changes to overwrite anything that happened here. So I go ahead and save it. Now it's not intuitive how you run this, because if you double click on it, it does bring this up. Okay, you can right click or double click. Synchronize means that anything on my USB drive, look at there, it's looking at everything. It's going to start copying it up here eventually. As soon as it finds it, I got a lot of stuff on there, so we're not going to do that. But you could use it the other way around also. But it's a good idea to go from one folder to another folder. So in my case, I'm not doing the entire drive. I'm doing just my WNCC folder to my documents WNCC folder. It's a better way to do it, do a folder to a folder rather than the entire documents. Because I don't really need to back up all this interesting stuff here. I just need the stuff that I'm working on for school. All right, there we go. See you later.